Hey guys, we're back.
Indeed we are.
So I went and redid day 46 a couple of times until I got a better outcome where we didn't lose like 2/3 of our staff.
Yeah.
The downside is we have a worse pull abnormality wise. I mean, Firebird's not a big deal, but I'm not happy about Army and Black.
Yeah, I was looking at it at first and I went, oh hey, no Alephs, but then I remembered that's a lie.
Yeah, he's a secret Aleph.
Yeah.
And apparently when you're working on him, I was reading this on the wiki that apparently he's coded as an Aleph. So that's why if you put an employee in there who's too weak, who's not of a proper rank,
they'll just get punked.
Yeah, okay, because the game still recognizes it as an Aleph. So anyway, so today we're doing the second of the architecture team deals, and it looks like we'd have to get to Meltdown level 6 and just hit the energy refine. So I'm sure nothing bad will happen here.
Yeah, there you go. See, now you're comfortable saying it.
That wasn't at all sarcastic.
I think
this is... What is with...
Yeah, there's a strange filter, but...
That's not heartening.
I mean, the point is nothing bad is going to happen.
Heartening. Yeah, nothing will bad happen.
So, what?
Yeah.
Is everyone like that?
I think it's doing the thing where it shuffles their work. One of the abnormalities did that, or one of the suppressions.
Like try another guy just in case.
Well, I'm like somebody I know, for example. Like I know Schadenfreude works off Justice.
Oh, okay, but it's question marks. Yeah, okay.
I mean, him at least. It's the same. It seems the same, from what I can remember.
Huh.
I hope it's not the thing where they're like changing the work down on me.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there's an easy way we can check that. Or I mean, assuming it works like the previous one, because you could like see like the work being done when they actually went in.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, they did change it on me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I have to be careful and only work on the things that don't like really care on a specific type of work done.
I'm digging this music. It's pretty cool.
I've heard music.
You're like, I've dug diggier.
Dog.
You diggy dog.
I've dig dug.
So okay, before I get to what?
Oh yeah, she was working. Oh look.
Yeah, what is it? That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's
what
one
is
of,
that?
That's Malkuth.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are we haunted by the ghosts of the past?
Oh, they're all around.
Oh, we're haunted by the ghosts of Christmas past. Okay.
I really hope that doesn't mean like all of the suppression like mechanics are in play. That would suck.
Oh, there's another one in that one. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Also, this became the smokers' lounge at some point.
Ah, cool. Cool. That's so cool.
I guess I've just had everybody working under Frischwitz or something.
All of them are just sitting in the room and uttering. Quite. Yes.
So really, I should move.
Indeed.
I should move all these guys to Netzach's department.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But
we have fun.
Okay, so before I get to China, because China did dumb stuff again. I was thinking of...
Okay, well, not all the mechanics are in play, because I'm able to pause and nobody's dying. So
okay.
That's good.
I was thinking of... I've been thinking this week, but I was... what we were talking about at lunch kind of reminded me of...
Wait, I think everybody is being forced to do
Instinct?
Yeah, because that's the only one I keep seeing popping up.
So all you have to do is work on guys that need instinct work done.
Basically.
Excellent.
I mean, might as well test it on a simple one.
But what about his?
Okay, no, that okay.
Oh, okay.
That was just a weird streak of luck.
All right.
So all right then.
But no, I was thinking about how people handle fictional characters, I guess, and without going into too much detail, I mean, maybe we'll do a taking time on it never. But
we haven't done one of those in a long time.
yeah, I know. But essentially, I guess I'm curious as to your opinion, your just brief opinion. Like, when it comes to characters, I've sort of noticed I've sort of noticed a kind of east is east and west is west effect where, well, let me say it like this, because I had this discussion. When I think of a character, and in fiction, you can take any character, and it comes to what they can do, or like things they've done, or things that they've demonstrated, things that the author has explicitly had them do. I tend to always, when I'm building this character in my head, I tend to read a little past what their stated feats are and, what they've actually done. And I'll say, I guess I'll kind of assume that they can always do a bit more than what they've been shown to do, if it makes sense in my head. So, for instance, I'll do a thing like this, where, take Iron Man, right? He's a character.
Okay.
And I'll say, as far as I know, right, Iron Man has never, and, correct me if I'm wrong, but we could still use the example even if he's done it, but as far as I know, Iron Man has never turned invisible to fight, some guy.
I mean, not as like a regular thing, but I believe he does have a stealth suit.
Okay, and so, for instance, like, let's just run with it. So let's say assume Iron Man has never turned invisible in a comic book or in a whatever. I would, because I've never seen it, I would say, okay, Iron Man, he's got a suit. He can build features into his suit. And simpler machines than Iron Man's suit have mastered, retro-reflective paneling or some form of stealth.
On this channel, we go with optical camouflage.
Oh, optical camo, yeah. So then I would then say, okay, simpler machines have performed this feat. It is within Iron Man's scope to be able to make his suit turn invisible and go on a stealth op. So if somebody asked me, okay, what can Iron Man do? I would go, okay, he can fly and shoot lasers, and probably he can turn invisible, too. And I'm fine with that, because it makes sense to me, that guy, like Tony Stark, can do that if he wanted to. And that's why, for me, things like Index and Railgun are a grand tragedy of underutilized abilities. But on the other hand, I see the other way that people seem to relate to characters, if you will, is they go, here's what was written, here's what was shown, and we are constrained by this. And, that's equally valid, because it's a written work, and you evaluate it however. So, I was just wondering, without being too wordy, like, where, like, do you fall on one side or the other, or are you a combination of both? Or
This was not too wordy.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I don't believe you can. I mean, like, I get what you're saying, but you cannot do that to all characters.
Okay.
Because some characters work less logically than others.
Indeed.
For example, it is commonly assumed by, like, Dragon Ball fans that, Goku is a good fighter and knows how to use ki. So, theoretically, if he wanted to, he could probably do, like, the special beam cannon or Masenko or whatever, because it's all, like, pretty similar to, But that's not an assumption. You can't... If you were doing like a death battle kind of fight, like, you can't just add that to his arsenal because, well, it makes sense that he can do that, because that's not a thing he does.
Yeah.
Or would ever conceivably want to do, or that's not a thing he's ever done, even when there's good reason to.
Right.
In the anime. But you can make the assumption that he can do you can assume that he does the solar flare or any other moves he's actually stolen.
Yeah.
because that's canon that he has a tendency to do those things.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. Yeah, I should stay away from the Snow Queen. It's different for a scientific character like Tony, to assume that Tony Stark can build an invisibility device. That's an entirely different thing.
Okay.
Because that follows logical basic rules, and Tony is the type of person who would absolutely build an invisibility machine if he needed it to solve whatever the problem of the comic is.
Right.
Because that's his MO. Tony builds a thing to solve whatever problem. No matter how ridiculous the problem is, he will find a way to build an Iron Man suit.
Right. He's got a suit. There's a suit for it.
Yeah. He beat the Midgar Zolom by making an Iron Man suit out of the Uru metal that they make that Thor's hammer's made out of.
Oh man, that's busted.
And then he put it away and never pulled it out again.
So okay, I mean I totally understand that in a sort of versus community death battle kind of sense, it's important to have rules and stick to those rules. And people go, okay, feats only, right? But I mean, apart from that, apart from an official.
Well, no, I'm not. Well, I'm not. I'm using that because it gives a structure to the discussion. But I'm just saying that when you are analyzing a written work, in any capacity, you need to keep in mind what is actually said by the text and what is implied by the text.
Yeah.
And you cannot verge beyond that, because otherwise, then there's no basis for discussion.
I mean, I was just mainly curious about, you personally, when you read a book and there's a really cool character, and that cool character can do things. After you put the book down, do you say, okay, this character can do A, B, and C because that's what he did in the book? Or do you go, oh man, I bet that he totally went off and did D, E, and F because he can clearly, do that. And then in your head, is that how cool the character is, or is it more closer to the laid out, Oh, it's these shits again.
We got white going on.
They're probably all going to show up now. If one appeared.
Well, it's only dawn, so I'm reasonably certain it's just going to be the one.
Oh, okay. And I mean, we don't have to get to 6. However, we can't see how close to 6 we are.
No. Yeah,
which is dumb.
The display is all fucked up.
Stupid.
Well, I would only assume what has been given to me unless there's a really good basis for believing otherwise.
Okay.
So, for example, if I'm reading like a D&D novel, and the main character is a super powerful wizard, the kind of dude who's casting 9th level spells.
Right.
Even if he doesn't explicitly cast, magic missile, in the story.
Right.
I'm going to assume that, oh shit, I gotta move. We're fine.
Oh, don't go in the gas though. Oh, you can run past it.
I think the gas is fine.
No, the gas is like a sanity dot, I think.
I thought we
it's gone now.
I thought we determined that was just a visual thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that the beam the after effects of the beam was what was actually causing that shit. I don't remember if we actually proved that. I remember us coming to that conclusion.
Okay.
But yeah, so that is a factual basis, but I'm not going to assume that, he can probably cast Cure Light Wounds because, gosh darn, he's just a really good magicker.
Okay. And I mean, yeah, I get that. So yeah, I was just curious because I'm very much a.
Actually, I think the D&D comparison is even better because, somebody who's not concerned with using logic would say well, in D&D you can multiclass, so any character can just use anything theoretically.
Right. And I mean, and I guess if he's
what if he just takes a few levels of barbarian, then he can totally they can totally berserker, rage X times per day.
Yeah. I mean, now here I'll play devil's advocate, right? I'd say he could. If he's an old wizard magic caster, he could take a couple levels of barbarian, and that wouldn't let him be really strong and good with a sword. But if he used what's that spell? Like alter self or polymorph self or something, to become a buff cool fighter. Then in that form he could call on his 2 levels of barbarian and use Great Cleave or whatever, you know. That's the execute.
Well, it was changing colors. That's
Okay.
That's what worried me.
Yeah, we don't want the secret Aleph to know.
Yeah,
we have
to know
quietly...
that bad things are happening.
Yeah,
but it's kind of funny you mentioned that because Wizards of the Coast used to just kind of arbitrarily add class levels to a character, to an established character.
right.
You know, in circumstances like that. Like one of the creators of Forgotten Realms, Ed Greenwood.
Yeah.
His like
180.
well, it's difficult because you can't just tell people to go somewhere.
I know.
So I was trying to I have to stop and pause and figure out where can I click that'll make them move left. So if I click up here, they'll have to
go
walk
to the elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, you fools!
Boys. Oh, buddies. Oh, they're in the ether.
They were transitioning. I
Yeah.
think they were fine. I don't remember her doing that swinging laser beam before.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, let's check everyone's sanity. Everyone's okay.
But yeah, so his like blatant Mary Sue character. Oh shit! The fucking thing got out.
The sweep probably killed.
Yeah, the
5
sweep.
clerks.
Yeah, the sweep killed enough people.
Oh, poop. Well, one problem at a time then.
Hopefully, I can finish her quickly. Okay, she's gone. So let's try and get the heart boy.
Aduist. I can't read in that pixelate.
I can't read anything. I think there's multiples of them that get out.
Yeah, there is, but that was quick.
That was quick.
Is there one down?
Oh, there's one down there. I mean, they seem to be holding their own against him. Where's the other ones?
Zoom
God
out.
damn! Look at all the clerks who died.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Aha.
On the plus side, that means that he won't have a chance to break out very much more in the future if like all the clerks are already dead.
Yeah.
You can't die more than once, Touchhead. Wow! She just like soloed hers. It looks like.
Anyway, I was
Good on you. But yeah, so Ed Greenwood, he has his blatantly like Mary Sue character Elminster.
Okay.
Why? He's dead. Why?
He's dead. You gotta go to the.
Well, I clicked on him, but they're attacking something. Okay, maybe he like teleported.
Oh,
or
there
something.
it is. They were just finding him, I guess. They're on their way.
There he is. Okay. So I should pay attention to these guys who are still doing fine. Taste the power of bubbles. Look at that. They're like putting their crossbows up and down.
Yeah.
Like, something about him makes him untargetable, I guess. That's weird.
Wait, did they give up on that guy?
I think he died. I mean, he doesn't have a name anymore.
Oh yeah, he must be dead. Okay.
Okay, they're suppressed because I don't have the tooltip anymore. But yeah, so the Adventures of there's a novel called The Adventures of Elminster, I believe it's called, and it's pretty much just Elminster goes around and does lots of shit and is really good at it.
Okay.
And every time he goes off and does something, they would add a new class to his character sheet.
Okay, so he's going around.
To his official character sheet, yeah. So
yeah, collecting the
in the end
the Mega Man powers, yeah.
So in the end he was a like fighter, thief, wizard, cleric.
He just had 3 levels in everything.
Well, he's like an epic level wizard, but
okay.
But yeah, he had at least some levels in like fighter and thief and cleric.
Okay.
They did the same thing with Drizzt Do'Urden, who started off as a fighter and picked up like a level of barbarian by wandering around in the wilds, and oh god. I hope. Oh, and it is stacking with the other dumb thing.
Yeah.
Where they switch a roomie. So, thank you, thank you, Angela. You bitch.
Anyway, I kind of, for me, this whole topic, it's.
Look at the story. Look at the chat box.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Look, fucking yeah.
But for me, it's sort of like, I don't know. I've always had a great willingness to speculate about what a character could do, and in my head, I kind of see the character and enjoy them as somebody who, logically, you know, I think could do all this extra cool stuff that wasn't right from the work, but it sort of makes them a neater character in my head to go, you know, since I have no example in mind, but right, since the symbiote's a shapeshifter and can change color and all this other whatever it can do, maybe I could think of Venom doing something like he never actually did in the comic book, and then I'll just run with that.
I mean, that's fine. Like ultimately, it doesn't. Ultimately, what you believe about a character doesn't really matter, unless we're having, like, you know, a versus discussion.
Yeah, I mean,
and you're like, look, in the mechanics of Final Fantasy 7, you know, Cloud can equip the final attack materia and the Phoenix materia, which revives him after death. Ergo, he can beat anybody, up to and including Superman, you know, by attrition.
Right.
Which is a thing I have seen argued on the internet.
Really? But Superman could just kill him twice.
I think I might have seen that in response to the Link versus Cloud death battle.
Oh. I mean, it was funny because Frank saw that death battle and went. I remember. I was there. I was there when you were showing it to him. Man, but my Cloud had Royal Kings, whatever I forget what that shit is. Knights of the Round, and you know, all the good stuff. And this one had. But
Link's not going to stand around for like the 8 minutes it takes to cast Knights of the Round.
Yeah.
Like anyway, my only beef with that fight was I disagree with them giving the one Link, with them making the composite Link,
right?
With like the shit just from all the different Zeldas, because they are all explicitly different characters. So.
Yeah, and that's fuzzy ground because the spirit of the hero is never they never nail down what explicitly is passed down when the reincarnation of Link, like, takes hold of the body or whatever.
Well, I mean, like, even if he was, like, possessed by his past self or something, that doesn't give him his old equipment. Like, that's a physical object.
No, not the equipment, yeah. But it's like...
Wow, somebody, like, totally failed at Spider-Bud. I don't remember giving that to him. Oh, somebody died! What the fuck?
Well, now, hold on, Alex. We don't know if they're dead. They're just...
Well, I mean, that's them hanging. Well, don't you look like an asshole now?
Right. Okay, so changing topics abruptly here.
Why are these people? Like, I don't remember having anyone work on Scorched Girl.
Wait, this must be an effect.
I don't know. I might have done Scorched Girl. I know I didn't do the spiders.
But if you did it, why did it end in complete failure, though?
I mean, like, I guess conceivably, like, somebody... Like, Scorched Girl, like, I can see somebody fucking up really badly. Because I believe she does have a couple of things where you're like automatically fail. But I did not have. I'm pretty sure I didn't have anyone work on the spiders because spiders have an insta death choice.
Right.
So I was trying to avoid that shit. So yeah, I don't know what happened there.
So I was gonna say, switching topics abruptly, it seems like the Attack on Titan manga is finally coming to a close.
What? No.
Yeah, and the creator, I forget his name. What is his name? Hold on, I'm quickly Googling his name. Hajime Isayama, the guy who draws it.
Is he ending it so people will leave him the fuck alone finally?
I don't know, but he actually stated that he is working on the final scenes of the manga, and he actually he has the final panel drawn and shared the sketch of the final panel on public television. So,
oh wow,
you know, an era is coming to an end.
I mean, that, like, good. Maybe I'll finally read it.
Yeah,
because I got sick of all the non-answers I was getting.
You know, yeah, and I mean, to date the video, it's almost the end of 2018, so If you're watching this 10 years from now, you're like, yeah, it's over. We know.
Why the fuck is Scorched Girl so, like, impossible to work
That's what
with?
I'm saying. Like, what? Something is causing you to fail a great amount.
I finally got one. I mean,
there's got to be an effect in play.
It's got to be, yeah, I guess.
Which is bad, because we're not getting any energy.
Oh, we're not, you're right. Yeah, I wouldn't have even worked on her, but she was melting down, so...
Yeah.
The explosive one was, ironically, melting down.
Anyway, if,
well, one sin is still giving me energy.
if anyone's interested in seeing the final panel of the Attack on Titan manga early, just leave a comment and it'll be in the description. But yeah, that's...
I mean, they could presumably find it themselves.
Yeah, I mean, or look it up.
They're smart people.
One or the other.
Why do you think our fans are stupid, Evan?
Well, because the internet.
The fact that they choose to watch us doesn't mean they make terrible life decisions.
Okay.
Like, not all the time.
But we're quality entertainment.
I mean, by a certain metric.
By the best metric.
Well, we're not as good as those cats that, you know, do cute things, but we're better than, like, you know, those reaction videos.
Yeah.
I'd like to think.
We're better than those game gramps or whatever. I forget what the... Those guys, you know.
I think that's the kind of thing that gets you struck by lightning. not the natural phenomenon. The Final Fantasy character.
Yeah.
Something got out. Red got out. Where did you go, Red? Are you still in there? Are you coming out? Who the fuck is Red? I'm not getting the suppress. Oh, she's over there. I wasn't getting the option to suppress her.
Huh.
Ah, she killed the magical girl.
No. I'm surprised, actually.
Yeah, I don't...
Like, I thought Magical Girl was stronger than to get killed off screen.
I mean, my employees are all, like, rank 5.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not sure why they're getting chumped.
We do get energy for suppressing things, right?
No.
I thought we got a little.
No, we get energy for beating the ordeals.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. So, perhaps we should focus on guys we can't fuck up and just get the energy slower, since some effect seems to be hindering our ability to.
Well, that's why I've been making sure to do one sin.
Yeah, just constantly.
As often as I can.
Hit the top level.
Yeah, and
as much as you can.
And Shinji over here, like, even if you do really badly, as long as it's as long as it's his best friend doing the work, I believe he's still easy to please. How are we doing on the army? Okay, they're fine. Yeah, I think too many employees died, so I think the army is safe for the rest of the day.
This is fixing to be a long day. Because
well,
we're not even...
judging
by the blur, I don't think we're halfway.
We only have blur left to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I just mean if we wanna do another video for the other half of this.
Oh,
day.
right. We're about at the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, this blur fest could go on and on for a bit.
Yeah, no, we totally will. Just say something really profound for the last, like, minute and a half we have left.
The last minute and a half, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have enough profundity for that long. Let me see.
The P is neither a pea nor a nut.
Yeah, you're right. That's correct. Oh, here's a random fact I can throw into a minute and a half. From Software Guy.
Well, you only have a minute now.
Okay, no. From Software Guy, Hidetaka Miyazaki. I have to Google their names. I don't know these. I suck with names.
What kind of fake gamer guy are you?
From Software Guy got a Lifetime Achievement Award. He got a golden joystick.
Most people killed?
That which puts him in the rankings with, Hideo Kojima, Sid Meier, the Civilization guy.
Really?
Yeah, fucking some other people. Point is, Souls is apparently enough of a staple now that he was publicly recognized with a golden joystick. So.
I mean, I feel like once you get to the point where people are making likes of your game, like we have Souls likes.
Right.
You've sufficiently impacted
that you've made it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Minecraft spawned a bunch of like wannabe Minecraft games.
Yeah.
Where's Notch's joystick?
Fun fact: I did not know that the Golden Joystick Award was incepted in 1983, the year of my birth.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
you're old.
I am.
Anyway, ending on that profundity. We'll see you guys next video.
Next time.
All right, we're back with.
Yes, we are.
So I was checking our Steam record, and we have like 90 hours on this game.
Oh wow!
And that's going to be like 120 by the time we're done with this stage.
Yeah. Well, on the plus side,
there is no plus side.
We are at an integer of meltdown level.
Yes, we are.
And we are at an amount of energy.
I mean, why aren't my Sephora buddies helping me? I thought
they are. Don't you see all the advice they're giving you? Look at that.
Yeah, you're right. All that, like,
We're trying.
Oh, Punishing Bird is melting down. I can't remember the last time Punishing Bird melted down. God damn it, I fucking hate this thing.
So, due to our fun, discussion about fiction last time, I didn't get around to the dumb yet funny things that China has done.
Please, entertain me.
In the past couple of past week.
Does it involve rice?
No. It involves censorship and porn.
Okay. I mean, those two usually go hand in hand.
So, let me see. Do you want to hear... I mean, they're closely related, but what do you want to hear about first? The censorship or the porn?
I want to hear the tale of Darth Plagueis.
Okay, well, let's go with this one then. So, I didn't know this until I saw Kingdom Hearts 3 promotional material. But in China, Winnie the Pooh is being censored out of all Kingdom Hearts 3 promotional material.
For why?
Because, apparently, for several years now, President of China, and if I'm saying this wrong, Jeff or Tim, help me.
This person down here doesn't appear to be healing. They've had that little chunk of health missing. I'm wondering if I'm just not getting the hallway healing anymore.
Oh, possibly.
Thank you for covering her up, Parker. Okay, she's just not healing at all for some reason.
Anyway, so trying not to butcher the name here, glorious leader Xi Jinping.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. Apparently for several years, there's been sort of funny meme where the public kind of thinks that he resembles Winnie the Pooh.
Ah.
And...
So he's being responsible with his powers. And
yes, correct. You are right. He is doing the morally right thing and avoiding embarrassment by censoring all images of Winnie the Pooh across the board.
Good on him. Got all that maca.
Right. And I don't know. I mean, seeing it, if anyone wants a comparison, give an ask. But what do you think?
I mean, I really don't see it.
Yeah, me neither. I kind of don't, but it's funny.
It's just dumb internet people being dumb internet people.
Yeah. But so he clearly addressed the serious matter in the best way possible.
And see, that is definitely going to make the haters, stop comparing him to Winnie the Pooh. Because Winnie the Pooh, has a degree of maturity. Okay, so this guy is just not healing, period. I just shot him with a bullet.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
What if you put him back into an actual heal room?
Well, I did. I've had him sitting up there for a while now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And so I'm a little troubled.
Wait, what does that egg mean? Is that egg preventing him?
No,
I forgot what the friendship token is.
No, the egg actually heals him.
Oh, okay.
Normally, the egg gives you passive regeneration.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the benefit of.
Is he supposed to be doing insight? No.
Well, he does whatever, but
Yeah.
Shinji's equal across the board,
Okay.
and his Quiplot counter does not go down even if you do badly, as long as.
Oh, you've got the egg.
Yeah. Well, no, it just whatever. Like he just needs attention.
Oh, I see.
The only time his Quiplot counter goes down is if one of his friends, are working on another abnormality, because he gets jelly. No, Ashley, stop fucking up.
Excuse me.
All right,
Wow.
I'm gonna have to retire Ashley until
Yeah.
her weird healing thing is fixed. Oh, is it the mirror? Oh, you're
Oh.
yes.
Well, but hang on. Hang on a second. Let me just take a look. So, oh boy.
All right, I guess I have to graduate somebody else to Shinji handler.
So, moving on to
Maybe I can have her use the mirror again.
other matters of censorship. So China has got a very strict no porn policy. They don't like it. It's illegal.
Is that their porn policy? Alright, that didn't do anything.
And in fact, it's so illegal that they are on. Well, let's start with the arrest first.
But Asian people love porn.
Let's start with the arrest first. There was a female writer.
Well, I mean, you can be arrested just for being female, and a writer in China, right?
There was a female writer who produced a graphic novel
Women can't produce anything but children in China.
by the name of Occupy in 2017. And this was a...
Okay, nobody is healing.
Okay.
This is bad.
This was a yaoi novel, which...
I mean, is China one of those oppressive places where homosexuality is outlawed?
Yeah, well, all pornography is outlawed. I don't know about homosexuality specifically.
But I mean, homosexuality isn't the same as pornography.
Right. But I'm saying, like, it could be any porn, yeah. But,
I'm just saying, like, I know there are places, like, in the Middle East, for example, where they have to alter cartoons that have gay people in them.
okay.
Like, Loudhouse, I believe in, like, Saudi Arabia or something.
Yeah.
Like, there's the gay parents.
Oh, right.
And they have one of them being voiced by a female, and they have all the dialogue changed to refer to that person as a female to avoid stepping on, like, any toes. I assume it's, like, religious based.
But, yeah, I'm not sure about the specific stance on homosexuality, but she happened to sell this homosexual, like, porn novel.
That was going to be my follow-up question. Is it an explicit novel?
Yes. So it is a graphic novel featuring...
Okay, I got a full heal from somewhere.
Oh, cool.
So, at least I may not die.
Featuring gay sex scenes, and it sold about 7,000 copies online.
That's more than 2 copies.
And for this crime of... Because producing and selling is illegal in China. Porn of any kind. For this crime of producing and selling the porn, she received a jail sentence of 10.5 years.
Well, when is Stephanie Meyer going to go to China? I don't know.
She gets 10.5 years for this. And social media is going crazy because manslaughter and rape gets a sentence from 3 to 10.
Well, I mean, the gayness is I can't even joke about that. That's stupid.
Yeah. But,
the gay agenda has to be stopped.
yeah.
Possibly.
She's on the high end of manslaughter and rape.
Jesus Christ.
with her 10.5-year jail sentence for her pornographic novel.
That's quite bad.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot how this thing works. Oh, I'll give it to the person I don't give a shit about. Oh, and the static, fantastic.
Oh, he got out?
No, he's melting down.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta find somebody I can trust to work on him. Except static is super temperamental.
Yeah, they're actually so serious about cracking down.
God damn it! I think I'm still on like no heal. Yeah, I still can't heal.
So we need to swarm them with massive numbers to destroy them quickly.
This is the bullshit.
Whoa. Alright. One of them dodged. Fucking Mega Man over there. Yeah, they're so adverse to pornography that...
Oh no, Ashley!
Quick! Heal her!
And her Freischwitz is melting down. Well, I mean, normally punishing Bird would help, but
yeah, it's not working.
God damn it. Motherfuckers!
Huh. Yeah, they are, they're so obsessed with stamping out porn that... I didn't know this, but apparently there is a reward for exposing places that are producing or selling porn, like a monetary reward. If you report it to the government and they shut something down, you get paid for being the rat.
Huh.
And they're getting real serious about it. And on the 1st of December of 2018, they're upping the reward to allow it to go as high as possibly $86,000.
Jesus.
For a successful, tip. If it results in a successful takedown. And it was a massive, it was deemed a more threatening operation. You could get a serious payday. So, I mean, kind of sucks, but if you're not allowed to have porn anyway and you're in China, you might as well make some money. Unless you want to fight the good fight, but money. Okay. Oh, I forgot he does it.
It was red damage.
I forgot about their death beam.
Yeah. Fucking and red got out too. Like this is this particular combination of shit is bullcrap.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close to the energy,
but I'm losing many employees to attrition.
Yeah, it's the weird.
The no heals combined with the work penalty. Combined with I think my guys are taking more damage than usual. Like Red's fucking me up, and she normally doesn't do that so badly.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't know why I'm running away. I can't heal that damage.
Yeah, just try. Oh god. Well, you could run and come back with more. Oh. Okay, get someone else in the front.
Well, they're all dying. Is the problem?
Yeah. No. Oh, maybe the shield still works.
The shield still works.
Okay. Oh shit, it broke.
Oh, it's breaking. It's breaking the new shield, the old shield.
Oh, okay.
Fucking.
Well.
You dumb assholes.
Just like finish it off.
It had to be done.
Yeah.
And what else is out? Oh, Scorch Scroll's out.
Alright, who's still... Maybe we should gather everyone remaining.
These things got out too.
Oh, it's that guy.
I mean, the run's lost at this point.
Yeah, oh well.
Like, there's so many people dead.
Alright, well, we're armed with new knowledge, at least.
Knowledge that I hate.
The more you know.
And the butterflies. I mean, he's not an issue. Like, she sold him, but...
I forgot. There was a little jingle that went with that, wasn't there? The more you know.
Da 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 da.
I forgot.
That is how it goes. And I'm just bearing it out. Yeah, look, there's too much shit out. Okay, well,
I guess maybe an approach to this is just keep everyone together since healing is gonna die. You just have to do the facility-wide death ball to insta-kill threats and deal with the like annoyance of of having to spread people out for work as it comes. Oh god, that was a sick finisher.
Yeah. Yeah, she's quite... Oh, she killed What's-Her-Face, too. So...
Oh, they get the ichor in the eyes.
Yeah. Well, that's the despair coming out.
Yeah.
I assume. What the...
Oh, do you have the samurai armor?
No, I don't. That's why I'm wondering. Oh, I believe. Well, the Little Red Riding Hood equipment gives you a status buff when you're near death. So I'm assuming that's what that is. I've never actually seen it before, but yeah, he discovered the Kaioken. All right, so yeah, maybe we'll just slap this into the end of the last video and call it one big video.
We could.
I mean, I don't think a 15-minute video is worth much. So anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, next time.